So today we want to make a vanilla cake, and these are the ingredients you're going to use. So we have baking powder, this is wheat flour, we have our sugar here, we have vanilla essence, we are going to make a vanilla cake, we have some milk, some salt, 4 eggs, and our Prestige margarine. And these we're going to use this to measure as our measuring cups of margarine or butter, whichever you have. Use what you have. So you put it in your bowl. I'm using my plastic basin. Then you put it all. Make sure it all gets in there. One and a half of this, but for me, because my kids have issue with sugar, we only put only a 3/4 of it. So it depends on how your tooth is. If you are sweet tooth, just put 1 and a half. But if you don't love a lot of sugar like myself, you put only 3/4 of a cup. Once you put your sugar, just take your wooden stick and mix until it becomes fluffy. So after it's well mixed up, now you add your eggs one after the other one. So don't put all the eggs together, because maybe one of the eggs is bad. So you put one after the other, four of them. If you have one of the eggs which is bad, then you throw away and maybe look for another egg, or take another egg from your tray. All my eggs were good, so from there now you then mix your mixture. Once you mix them up, so you take your vanilla essence and put 2 tablespoons. So at least mine has 1 spoon and 1 tablespoon on one side, so at least I have an advantage on that. So this is 1 tablespoon and this is 1 cup. You mix them well. So now after mixing that vanilla essence into the mixture, you take your sieve and measure 3 cups of wheat flour. So I'm using the 210 flour. Put 1. That's the 3rd one. So from there we take our baking powder. Take your baking powder and mix to your maize flour. So for us, we are going to add 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder to our mixture. We will now sieve as we do with the mixture. So I will add some little bit of salt. So just measure with my hand, because it's just like a pinch of salt, so that at least it works well with the sugar. Once it's mixed up with the salt, we have a nice taste once you taste into your cake. So now we are done sieving. Once you've done the sieving, then now you mix into your other mixture that you had. Mix until it gets its own consistency before you add your milk. So the milk, it's recommended for you to use 1.5 cup or maybe 1 cup. It depends with how maybe you feel your dough. But let's first mix up this mixture with the flour, then now from there you will see how things will turn up to. So now you gradually add your milk. So mine was 1 cup, so I usually use 1 cup, but I recently sent this recipe to my sister and she used 1.5 cups, so it depends with the consistency that you want for your cake. Kuona kuja uone. Nataka kulamba. Acha nimalize, sawa? Natoa macho hapo. Toa macho hapo. Sipati. So I'm baking my cake using my electric pressure cooker. It has a cake option, so there's bake and there's cake on this other side, but I use the baking. The baking takes 25 minutes, is it? Yes, and the cake takes, I think, no, the bake takes 30, this one takes 20 minutes, so I use the bake option. So I have a very nice pressure cooker which I use. I brown my food. I can make some rice, some meat, chicken, porridge, soups, beans, and I also use to make some fish. I can use it in any way, but for this time round I'm using it to make my cake. So I will take off the lid, and now this is what I use, just like a baking pan for a normal oven, but now this is my baking pan, so I just have to apply some margarine on it so that our cake doesn't stick to the sides. So my baking, my pressure cooker tin is 6 liters. So today I'm using it to bake my cake, but on normal days I used to just boil my maybe meat, matumbo, my some cereals, beans, bideri when I'm making some. It just only takes 40 minutes, mostly for the cereals. For the meat, it takes 25 minutes, meat 30 minutes. So it's so economical and effective for me, time saving. And even when I have visitors, I use it and it helps me so much, so I don't need to keep on calling someone to help me cook, because it helps me in almost everything that I make and cook in the house. So we'll make sure that we butter the whole. So I'm using Blue Band, that is I'm using my margarine to do this, and I mostly use my hands, and sometimes I even use a serviette because it helps it spread better. As you can see, it's now ready. So just take some small amount of flour, just a small amount. It helps the margarine melts or something, so just dust it all around. Yeah, and I think we're done. You see, it's good. This is how the inside of the pressure cooker looks like. It has an electric plate down here. So now we are going to just put it to plug it in. So now we put our mix. to the baking pan. So our cake is ready, and the pressure cooker is keeping it warm for you, but I want to just remove it out of the pressure cooker, so I just open it up. And there's our cake. We place it there. I've already plugged it in here, so, and it has just went on. So we close it up. Sorry, it's this one. We close it up and seal up here, because we have a seal and release part, so we seal. Then now we come to the option part with the menu. So you go down using, you follow the red light until you go to the baking part, then you start. You see there's this start button, then now you start. Oh sorry, it just went off. Then you start. Now it's counting its minutes. It take only 30 minutes, and then our cake will be done. So let's wait. 8 minutes remaining for our cake to bake well. So you check using your fork whether your cake is ready, and ours is ready. You can see the fork is clean, so our cake is ready. So just switch off the power and now get the cake out. This is our final result. You can see the pan did not stick, so that is our final result. Bye. It's spongy. These are the results.